everyone, this is Ed here at Grizzly Taco, and I want to do a video on why I started up my YouTube channel. Rick at TAC-HILL put out a little request to everybody. He didn't want to just pick 1, 2, or 3 people. He figured, I'll pick everybody. So I'm going to do a little video on the reason why I did. Now, my family was never really much into camping, hunting, fishing, any of that, except for my mom. When we were young, my mom used to rent a cabin for 2 weeks every summer, and we'd go stay up at Brown's Lake, right there on the lake. That was pretty cool. Sorry about that. Somebody going by on a motorcycle. You can tell it's a Harley. But anyway, my mom used to rent a cabin for 2 weeks every year up at Brown's Lake, and we'd go fishing and swimming, and me and my brother used to like to go off into the woods and stuff and explore, and we'd spend all day out there making forts and things. That's how I actually became interested in being outdoors. And as I started getting older, I started going with friends and their families and stuff, and then that's how I really learned how to do a lot of this stuff. I've always enjoyed it. Being in Wisconsin, man, there's woods everywhere. Great fishing. You can find food all over the place. If you're out in the woods in Wisconsin, you can't find berries, wild potatoes, yams, something. There's something wrong with you. So yeah, there's food everywhere. There's apple trees, cherry trees, you name it, all out there, and it's growing wild. There's fish everywhere, and abundance of wildlife: rabbits, squirrels, raccoons, you name it, it's out there. But anyway, the reason I started up my YouTube channel is a couple of years ago I started prepping a little heavier, and I went on YouTube and I started watching a lot of prepping videos, and one of the guys I was checking out was Ben at Living Survival. He had a lot of interesting stuff, and I found out he had a forum. It's called Worldwide Survival Forum, and I'm actually one of the moderators there. And it's a really cool place to hang out and meet interesting people. But anyway, I was watching a lot of videos on prepping. Being from Wisconsin, you're a natural prepper. You always want to be prepared for tornadoes, blizzards. Anytime the power and stuff goes out, you want to have some supplies, backup. And I learned that from my father and stuff. We always had a lot of supplies downstairs in the basement as a backup. We had ways to heat food. We had the giant freezer, and in the winter, if the food was frozen and the power went out, throw it out in the snow. That way it wasn't going to go bad. But that's how I learned how to do the prepping part. And then from there, after watching videos for about a year, I started seeing stuff on outdoors, the bushcrafting thing, and I started watching more and more of that. Because I know some stuff. I'm not not as good as a lot of those guys. I don't know a lot about knives, other than cooking and chef knives, things like that. So I wanted to hone my skills, and anything you want to learn about bushcrafting, it's out there. So that's what I started doing. I started learning more and more, and on the Worldwide Survival Forum, I started posting pictures of, my kids and stuff like that. And Ben there at Living Survival kind of coaxed me into trying to do a video. And I was pretty nervous about doing it, but after a while I decided, yeah, I'm going to give it a try. And I liked it. And it's a lot better than just looking at pictures, This way I can explain everything and stuff like that. And, I can maybe get some of the stuff that I learn out to people that don't know about certain things that I know, and then I learn about things that they know that I don't, and vice versa. We all learn from each other, basically what it is. And the community that all these my subscribers and stuff, they're really cool people, man. I've made a lot of good friends, and maybe it would be nice if one day we could all get together somewhere and have like a big camp out or something like that, and just get to meet and talk and just give off ideas to one another and just sit around the fire drinking beers or something. I don't know, but it sounds like a good plan, and who knows, maybe someday we can all come up with one place and we all meet in the middle and just have a good time and get to know each other. So that's really how my channel came to be. I owe a lot to Ben at Living Survival. He's got a really great channel. He's the one that got me started, and then I got friends like Scott at Wilderness Survival, Rick at TAC-HILL, and a bunch of other people. And please don't get mad at me. I'm not going to mention everybody's name, but you know who you are. Pretty much everybody. I do want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm limited on what I can do right now because of my knee. I am going to have some surgery on it and get that taken care of. I'm trying to lose this weight, and maybe I can get back out there and do some more hiking, in the future. I am going to be doing camping. I'm never going to stop camping. I don't care how big I am. I'm going to camp. As a matter of fact, in a couple of weeks, we're going on a camping trip for a few days, and I'm looking forward to it. Just getting out of this craziness here in Vegas. So, now, I don't want to tag anybody, to do this like Rick did. I think I'd rather do it that way and just make the offer to everybody. If you have a few minutes, take the time to do a VR and let us know why you enjoy doing your channel. What made you start up your channel? Okay. That's about all I can think of. Other than thank you all for subscribing to my channel. I've had a lot of fun in about 4 or 5 months that I've been doing this. I'm hoping to do a lot more videos for you. I want to try and get outdoors more now that it's going to start getting cooler, because, man, it's been hot, really hot, 110, 115 degrees, and that's some pretty sick stuff. So, at least out here we don't have the humidity like you do back home in Wisconsin, and that, I feel bad for you guys because I know what 100% humidity is. So, sorry about that, guys, but, it's where we live. We chose to live there, and we got to suffer the consequences of where we are. But, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. And remember, we don't plan to fail, we fail to plan.